Hello, and welcome to my channel. I don't own any of the Haikyuu characters or music or anything other than the plot. This doesn't in any way describe how the Haikyuu characters act. It is just for fun, so don't take any of this seriously. All of this is happening IRL unless said otherwise. Enjoy. At the hotel. I will go downstairs to make sure everything is ready. Do you guys need anything? I am good. Same. Alright, I will be back before the conference starts in 15 or 10 minutes. Kuro says before leaving the room. When Oikawa hears the door lock, he gets up of the chair, sits on Kageyama's laps and hugs him. Kageyama's hand goes under Oikawa's shirt and starts to gently caress his back as Oikawa places his head on Kageyama's shoulders. Are you alright? Yeah. I am just nervous. Things will be fine. I don't know. Oikawa. I keep imagining the worst case scenario. Both of our jobs depend on our reputation. And if that's damaged, then stop overthinking. But do you want to hide more? My nerves are saying yes. Kageyama sighs as he tightens his embrace around Oikawa's slim figure. This is up to you. I have always been ready to tell the world you are mine. But if you still need time. No, I don't want to hide it, but I am scared. I will be by your side throughout all of it. I love you, T. Tobio. I love you too. Why do I always walk in on this? Poor Saju. Oikawa says without moving. Whatever, it's my fault for thinking about you, Oikawa. I know you'd be nervous, so I bought you some cranberry juice. But I guess now you can soothe your nausea another way. Kuro says with crossed arms as he walks toward the couple. He places the bottle near them before sitting on the bed facing them. We can go down in 5 to 10 minutes, whenever you two are ready. So, no time for a quickie. We were not. Kageyama's hands say overwise. Kageyama's hands always travel places. Ooh, didn't need to know that. You're the person who sticks your nose in our business. No, you are the ones who can't keep your hands to themselves. Oikawa bursts out laughing before Kuro follows him as he falls to the bed. Fighting with you always brings my nerves down. Good to know that giving me early blood pressure problems helps you. Well, thanks for your help. Anytime. But I am starting to really turn into that old man, who hates when people show any PDA because I am lonely. We need to find you a man. Ugh. What about stop betraying me? Both you and Kenma betrayed me for Dick. Weren't it always bros before hose? Nah, that's old news now, it's hubby before buddy. I can't believe this level of disloyalty. Well, that's why you need a man. Ugh, we will discuss the lack of dick I get after the conference. Oikawa chuckles as he gets off Kageyama's lap and offers his hand for Kageyama. Kageyama looks at it with a raised eyebrow before he takes it but pulls Oikawa toward him. Kageyama. Kageyama chuckles before pecking Oikawa's lips and standing up. EWW. Can you just stop? Oikawa says as he looks at Kuro. What about you stop it and consider that other people exist in the world? I will think about it. Oikawa says as he opens the juice box and takes a sip. Are you both ready? Yeah. Kageyama just nods as they leave the room and walk downstairs towards the conference room. Oikawa stops before the door and gulps. He looks at Kageyama, who takes his hand. Let's do this. Kuro opens the door as the couple follows him, still holding hands. The once loud room becomes louder as the camera starts flashing while the three men walk toward the stage. They stop in front of a table, centered in the middle of the stage, as Oikawa looks at all the people mumbling in front of him. He takes a deep breath and glances at Kageyama one more time before looking at the audience again. I am very sorry for all the trouble I caused over the past month. Oikawa bows for a whole minute as the cameras continue to flash and the rumbling of the reporters gets louder. Once Oikawa raises his head, the three men sit down. Oikawa looks between all the reporters as he presses his lips together before he speaks again. I would like to apologize again for all the confusion about the images that have surfaced over the past month. Concerning the picture of Kageyama and I kissing. Oikawa looks at Kageyama, who gives him a nod as the entire room goes quiet. We are dating. The room roars with sounds and mumbles again as Oikawa continues to look at the crowd. How can he say that? He is a top celebrity. Many young fans look up to him. How can he announce something so disgraceful as that proudly? His career is over. That's the fault of management. How could they not do background checks on their artist? Such a disgrace to Japan to be called the #1 actor. That's why I said Kageyama should have retired the moment he came out. He brought other celebrities down that path with him. Unacceptable. All gay men are sluts. No wonder he gets it from multiple men. Concerning the pictures of Iwaizumi and me. The room goes silent again as Oikawa starts again. Iwaizumi and I are childhood friends. Oikawa says as the mumbling starts again. There is nothing between us. And I never two-timed. The only person I am dating is Kageyama. Oikawa takes a deep breath as he looks between Kuro and Kageyama. No friends hug like that. Each person acts differently with their friends. Right, sissy people do act like that. Being gay is not an insult. It's not your fault, Oikawa-san. But rather, it's Kuro's. Kuro looks at the young reporter with a raised eyebrow as the young lady continues to speak. After the first scandal with Kageyama, with the unclear picture, he should have forbidden him from approaching you again. I never intervened and never will intervene in my artists' personal lives. But if you managed them well, it wouldn't have escalated this way. Oikawa places his hand over Kuro's, making Kuro scoff. Nothing would have changed. Management cannot monitor our every move. And if they do, we will find a way around it. But this behavior is not appropriate. If from the start they made you stay away from Kageyama, I would have ended with another man. Whispers grow louder as the reporters don't shout any more questions. I have always been gay and always will be. So, it's not anyone's fault. Then you shouldn't become a celebrity knowing you are such a person. My sexuality has nothing to do with my job. That's only true if you are not in the spotlight. Many young people might get influenced by you. Sexuality cannot be influenced. You are either born gay or not. It's not something that can be changed just because someone does it on screen. Or else everyone would have been straight since that's the only thing on TV. Is the picture taken by Akashi-san really a kissing photo? Yes. So, you really are good at lying to all of us. Not only hiding your disgusting truth but also lying about your relationship in the previous interview. I didn't lie in my previous interview. We weren't dating back then. The only thing I hid so far was my sexual orientation. But you lied about that picture too. Yes, that was the first time I ever lied to my fans. And that's because I wasn't ready to come out. Well, you should have kept it a secret. The only reason I kept it a secret was that I was afraid I would get rejected by my fans. But I don't want to hide it from them anymore, and I don't want to hurt anymore. Or hurt my loved ones just because I am scared of what the public will say. I can't change anyone's opinion of me. But I would ask you to rethink it and try to accept me. Thank you all. Thanks to all my fans that have been with me all this year. And the new fans to come. I know things will be hard from now on. So I appreciate all the support I will get. I am not quitting, and I will continue my journey as an actor. Thank you very much. Oikawa says before standing up and bowing again before the three men leave the room as more reports shout questions at them. Once they enter the room again, Oikawa jumps on the bed with a loud sigh. I don't know how that went. This will be the first time I'd say, same. Fans will be fans, but we don't know what the companies and sponsors will do. Kuro's phone starts to ring, he glances at it before he takes a deep breath and answers it. This looks bad. Oikawa says as he looks at where Kuro was, before he left the room. Do you regret it? No, I am happy I came out. It was a heavy weight on my shoulders. Oikawa's phone starts to ring, he gulps once he glances at it, but doesn't make a move to pick it up. You won't answer it? It's my mom. You don't have to answer now if you're not ready. The earlier, the better. Put on loudspeaker. Then pick it up and do that. Kageyama does as told before placing the phone near Oikawa. Hey, Mom. Mom? Since when? What? Since when? Since when what, Mom? You know that. Many things start, you need to be more specific. Since when are you gay? 29 years ago? Are you being sarcastic? I am not, that's how things are. That can't be true, you were always around girls and never dated a man. It's probably hanging around disgusting people that made you like that. Oikawa glances at Kageyama before he extends his arm to pick his phone up, but Kageyama shakes his head no. Oikawa mouths, are you sure, and Kageyama nods. Answer me. Mom, I have definitely dated multiple men throughout my life and not a single woman. But I never was serious with anyone until now. Quit acting. What? It's already a disgrace that you publicly announce it. You also plan to keep showing your face? Yes. Good luck getting jobs, then. Oikawa's mom hangs up before Oikawa can answer. That went well. Kageyama stares at Oikawa, who wasn't showing any emotions. He tries to get closer to him before his phone starts ringing again. Oikawa looks at the phone before sighing and answering it. Hey. Are you alright? Huh? I mean, I heard Mom screaming, and I watched the conference. Oh. Is the volleyball player with you? Yes. Oh, okay, I know I wasn't the best sister growing up, but, maybe we can start to meet and talk again? I know stuff will get harder now, so I don't want to leave you alone again. Oikawa presses his lips together as tears start to dwell in his eyes. Anyway, call me if you need anything, I have to get ready for work. Thank you. Oikawa hangs up the phone and looks at Kageyama, who is smiling at him. She hasn't reached out to me in years. Oikawa says as he buries his head on the bed. Kageyama approaches him and starts to caress his hair. Oikawa lifts his teary face and hugs Kageyama tightly. Oikawa? Kuro enters the room with a smile before he rushes toward the couple. I am fine. Your messed face says otherwise. Oikawa grabs a tissue before he blows his nose. No, honestly, happy tears. My sister called. Oh, and? She was supportive. That is great news. Now to the bad news. You got fired. I expected that. True, I also quit. Why? I wanted to continue as your manager. If I stayed, they wouldn't allow it. But I got my stuff figured out. You were removed from the cast of the movie. But not the series. Probably because they only have one episode to film. What about the coming events? For this month, 2 has cancelled, but I still haven't heard from the rest. It's all right. Let's go back home. Kageyama enters his bedroom with a towel around his neck as the water drips from his hair. He watches Oikawa scroll on his phone as he lies on his stomach on his bed. What are you doing? Wasting time, so I don't read comments. We can read some of them that will ease your mood. I don't know. Oikawa chuckles. And it's weird how I am scared, but at the same time, I'm not. Oikawa looks at Kageyama with a smile, before he gets off the bed and walks towards him. Oikawa grabs the towels and starts drying Kageyama's hair. Kageyama just watches him without saying anything. Few minutes pass before Kageyama lifts his hand and places it under Oikawa's chin. Oikawa lifts his head, and their eyes meet. Kageyama brushes his finger over Oikawa's plum lips. Before he closes the distance between them, and presses his lips to Oikawa's. Oikawa opens his mouth, allowing Kageyama to deepen the kiss. Kageyama walks forward as Oikawa walks backward until his feet hit the bed. Kageyama breaks the kiss before he pushes Oikawa onto the bed. Once Oikawa hits the mattress, he licks his lips as Kageyama removes his shirt. Kageyama hovers over Oikawa before grabbing both his hands and pinning them over Oikawa's head with his hand. The other hand brushes over Oikawa's inner thigh, making a shiver run Oikawa's spine as Kageyama's hand moves higher and higher, reaching his belt and undoing it. He removes the belt, and ties Oikawa's hands with it before unzipping Oikawa's pants. He starts to remove Oikawa's pants as the door swings open. Oikawa, Kuro is, Miwa screams and slams the door faster than light. I forgot she was here. Just remove this. Oikawa says with a red face as he points his tied hands to Kageyama. Kageyama scuffs as he undoes the belt, before putting his shirt on again and leaving the room. I am sorry, Tobio. Not your fault. Seconds later, Oikawa enters the living room where Kuro was sitting. I am so sorry for coming here late. I know you had a long day, and you want to rest, or do something else or rather someone. Kuro says as he looks at Kageyama, who doesn't respond. But this is important. Is it bad? No, quite the opposite. Have you been reading comments and tweets? No. I am scared to go near any social media. Well, you should. 'Cause after the management announcement about ending your contract an hour after the conference, hell broke loose. The majority of your fans are on your side. The company is getting attacked for ditching you over a relationship. Shit. And people are pissed that you got fired because you are gay. Anyway, that's not why I am here. The moment I entered my house at 6, my phone didn't stop ringing. You got about 6 new projects in less than an hour. So, I brought my ass here to discuss all of this rather than call you every 2 minutes. The first project starts in 2 weeks. But the audition is this Saturday. Alright, we will finish the last episode this week. It's a drama. What? There is also a Korean movie. There are 2 Thai series, 1 French movie, and a Japanese one. That's all I received in 1 hour. I cannot. Obviously, you can't, unless you know how to split yourself and teleport. Kuro's phone starts ringing again, he picks it up and leaves the room. Oikawa opens his Twitter app, which already has 100k notifications, and he schemed through them. We will always love you, Oikawa. Loving someone is not a crime, you did nothing wrong. We will always support you. Haha, what a joke, the company just went bankrupt. Did the company forget that all the money came from him? Really? What year is this for someone to get fired because they are gay? Well, the company is doomed. Guys, stop attacking the company, just unfollow it. We don't want it to get attention. If you want to talk, use a code name for it. We don't want its name to trend. People stop speaking about the company and support Oikawa-san. He needs us now more than ever. Why did he have to announce it? Such a disgrace. I am leaving the fandom. Bye, don't come back. Oikawa chuckles as he looks at Miwa, who has been typing aggressively all evening. You're replying to fans too. Of course. No one is allowed to talk negatively about my brother-in-law. So, you started reading comments? Yeah. I honestly thought my career was doomed. Well, it isn't. And we got another project. How many do you want to take? As many as I can. But prioritizes the Japanese media. All right. Don't overexhaust yourself though. That's the least I can do for all the people's support. I wish I can take every decent project thrown at me. Kuro's phone starts ringing again. This is going to be a busy year, Oikawa. He smiles at him before answering. Few months later. I am tired. Oikawa flops on the couch before Kuro closes the door. Why did you come? Your off days are so rare, and you decided to help me move out. The reason you are moving is because of my stalker. Not the full truth. I always wanted to buy an apartment, and the stalker knowing my address was the final push for me to do so. But I still feel guilty. No need. No need. Kuro says as he carries the box labeled dishes to the kitchen. It's good that she got arrested. Yeah, it was a good lesson, so others won't do it too. Yup. When are you planning to move out? Kageyama's parents' house address was also leaked. I don't know. We both are busy. Kageyama is busy with matches, and I am barely in Japan. And if I am, it's for filming. Kuro sighs as he picks another box. Ugh. I like it this way. But I also miss Kageyama. Oikawa says with a pout. How hooked are you on that man? So much, I believe it's not healthy. Ugh, whatever, just go back home and have fun. I also need a break from your face. Are you tired of my face? I am. I have to see you every day for the next 2 months. So, I need a break. Ugh, such a meanie. Sure. Fine, I'll leave and get some. I am really starting to hate you. Oikawa sticks his tongue out at Kuro, making Kuro throw a pillow at him. You can hate me all you want, but I will always love you. Your love life is making you say cheesy things. Kuro says as he follows Oikawa toward the entrance. Oikawa just laughs. Maybe you will get a hot neighbor that will sweep you off your feet. All I want is a normal neighbor that won't cause me any trouble. Oikawa gets closer to Kuro's ear and whispers. So, you don't want a hottie? Suddenly the door facing Kuro's apartment opens, and Iwaizumi walks out. Iwaizumi frowns when he spots them before walking down the stairs. You gotta be kidding me. This asshole is my neighbor. Thank you all for watching. I hope you all enjoyed it. Later guys.